down the most evil dictatorship since Adolf Hitler. That's the Xi Communist Party. It's not the China.
He sold one of our biggest copper mines here in Arizona to China. It's because they come in with big money, or they give them the sex that they want.
Actually, the CCP has already finished building 11 P3 biolabs in the Middle East.
Fighters from the NFSC shared earlier in this conference room that the CCP's efforts in selling ICBMs reaching to the soil of the United States with nuclear payload to countries in the Middle East.
Amfest 是由 Turning Point USA 举办的美国政治集会，其使命是识别、教育、培训和组织学生，以促进自由、自由市场和有限政府的原则。根据多家美媒报道， Turning Point USA 是美国发展最快的校园分会组织，其不仅在美国的校园及年轻人中有着广泛和巨大的影响，更是有着多位美国议员斯蒂夫·班农、塔克·卡尔森等名人参加。在 Amfest 集会上，大家发表主题演讲，交流讨论对于世界局势、政治新闻事件的观点看法。在美国政治中具有很大的影响力。参议院特德·克鲁兹曾说过， Turning Point USA 是美国发展最快的青年运动，他们有潜力在未来几十年塑造我们国家的过程中发挥决定性作用。
早上才9点50，从9点半开始的时候已经人山人海了，在我们这个地方。
在今年的12月16日至19日 ，Amfest 第3届展会在美国亚利桑那州的凤凰城举行。而在这场盛会中，中共的邪恶以及对美国的渗透、超限战成为了讨论的重心。而旨在消灭中国共产党，给14亿中国人带来一人一票的选举权和建立自由的新中国联邦 New Federal State of China 自然成为了全场的焦点。非常多的美国人与新中国联邦的战友们进行了交流和讨论。在集会上，美国各界人士讨论着中国共产党对于世界的巨大威胁以及对美国的全方位的渗透，分享着自己见到的共产党的邪恶行径。
Chinese Communist Party to have a police station in the United States of America where they are enforcing laws, their laws, not our laws, but their laws, and recruiting American citizens to participate in surveillance is asinine to me. What the American people should be doing is making sure we vote out every lunatic that thought that was a good idea to do. And it has to be in violation of the Constitution of the United States of America. Anybody who believed that was a good idea should be ousted, and we need to vote for people that have enough common sense to realize that a foreign government should not be able to usurp authority and power in our country.
Our governor here in Arizona, Doug Ducey, our previous governor rather, he sold one of our biggest copper mines here in Arizona to China. It's because they come in with big money, or they give them the sex that they want, or they give them the drugs that they want, whatever it is.
Or they blackmail them.
China is actually, in many ways, what the rest of the globalists want to do, what the globalists want to do to the rest of the world. Surveilling of everybody with AI, okay? AI runs China. The social credit score, yeah. You know, fining people for dissenting against the government. If we don't do something now, our children will suffer more than we ever can possibly imagine.
I'm the founder of GotSpace Data. It's a digital infrastructure development company, and it is the largest digital infrastructure project in the United States at the moment. It is a 12 million square foot development pipeline putting up 50 data centers on 5 campuses. And I'm here at Amfest to talk about how it was victimized by the CCP to attempt to take control of what is a $100 billion digital infrastructure project. In 2021, it was discovered that I am one of the 182 victims of the CCP NSO Pegasus cyberware hack, and I have the proof on our digital devices. Also take all of my intellectual property trade secrets back to the ByteDance servers in communist China, where they attempted to take control by way of manipulating multiple different aspects of my company, my employees, and all the trade secrets within the political judicial system in Massachusetts, making yachts go in circles to grounding planes. I'm a victim of over 32 different hacks.
与去年的 Amfest 相比，今年的美国人对中共的邪恶有了显著的飞跃的认识。郭文贵先生提出的中共不代表中国人理念更是深入美国人心，他们已经认识到，美国唯一的敌人就是中国共产党。
I thought I knew a lot about the Chinese Communist Party and a lot about China. I knew nothing. The number one thing Miles told me on day one, he said, never say China, never say it's the Chinese people. That's a lie. It's the Communist Party. So we started calling it the Chinese Communist Party every day. That is picked up through the Congress, is picked up through the Senate, all the political apparatus. This is leading the decoupling movement, but still the oligarchs in the United States who make all their money of keeping Lao Baixing as slave labor, we're going to destroy that too. Total decoupling from the CCP.
在今年的 Amfest 大会上，不仅有许多美国政治名人发表了精彩的演讲，来自新中国联邦的罗伊和小飞象的演讲更是震撼了全场的嘉宾。不仅仅是演讲的精彩，更是因为分享了5条中共国内的战友冒着生命危险提供的独家情报，对美国传递了重要的军事信息，保护了美国的国家安全。
From the new federal state of China, the Chinese history can be traced back to 1989 Tiananmen Square. Our founder, Miles Guo, was arrested and jailed for supporting the political prisoners, the protesters in Tiananmen Square. Alongside him, there were more than 60 people arrested. Those heroes were killed, executed, right in front of Miles. You can never forget the look in their eyes. It was a silent plea for someone to continue to carry their legacy and bring democracy and freedom to China one day. CCP has already infiltrated almost every aspect of the U.S. life. It has launched an unrestrained warfare against all of us. Today, for the first time ever, I have 3 specific pieces of exclusive intelligence to share with you. Number 1, you may have already heard the secret biolab in California. Actually, the CCP has already finished building 11 P3 biolabs in the Middle East, Africa, and South America. They have the capability to manufacture and unleash new viruses at Xi Jinping's command. Number 2, CCP's military installations. The CCP has already deployed 3,500 ballistic missiles, the DF-10A series, in 3 countries in the Middle East. They can reach the mainland US or any other country. Number 3, the Chinese Communist Party is behind the terrorist group in the Middle East. In Iran and Syria, the CCP has already built an army of 20,000 mercenaries ready for combat and to join Hamas. The intelligence I just shared with you is brought by NFSC, thanks to the courageous whistleblowers inside China. They risk their lives to bring those messages.
Today, the new federal state of China will share 2 important pieces of information. First, the Chinese Communist Party is helping many countries in developing and obtaining nuclear capabilities under the guise of civilian projects. That the CCP's efforts in selling ICBMs, reaching to the soil of the United States with nuclear payloads to countries in the Middle East. And second, the Chinese Communist Party has been entered spy communication agreements with the neighbor countries of the United States. And these spy partnerships include equipping Honduras, Venezuela, Cuba, Dominica, Brazil, and Argentina with CCP technologies and personnel in monitoring U.S. military operations and communications, and all in preparation for warfare against the United States. It is sad and frightening reality that America's freedom and rule of law was bought by the Chinese Communist Party over the years. Major law firms in this country run to open offices in China to defend the interests of the CCP state-owned business. Silicon Valley's handed over sensitive technologies to the Communist Party, let alone Wall Street, who have been colluded, left with the communists for decades. So America, it's the time to stop funding your biggest enemy in this world. It is the time to decouple from communist China. If you don't decouple, you are empowering the Communist Party with your people, your technology, and your investment to initiate the nuclear warfare against you. And if you don't decouple from Communist China, your scientists are helping the CCP to build and initiate the next biological weapon warfare. And if you don't decouple, you're handing over the grounds of America to the communist dictatorship in China. So America, can we stand with the new federal state of China? And can I hear you one more time? Take down the CCP!
在如今的美国灭共的理念会像核裂变一样传播，越来越多的西方人对中共的邪恶有更加清醒深刻的认识，越来越多的西方人认可新中国联邦的灭共理念，越来越多的西方人觉得一定要灭共。而新中国联邦在共产党内部有着无数的战友，掌握了中共的绝密情报，对于美国唯一的诉求就是停止对于中共的资助。多年间，新中国联邦把灭共的口号和行动带到了世界舞台上，而新中国联邦战友们在集会中的团结、无私、高效的行动，更是向世界展示了未来没有共产党后的新中国人形象。7年来，郭先生发起的爆料革命运动和创建的新中国联邦，以消灭中共为使命，通过传播真相，一步一步地唤醒和改变着世界。
我们的美国老百姓和我们中国的老百姓在一起，我们为自由而战。
好像今天我们采访了100多位嘉宾，
全天下、全世界自动灭共的时候已经到了。